So today, guys, we're going to be doing a set review of the... Hold on. Oh, damn it. EX Dragon, guys. Let's do it. Hey, guys, I'm Mattculli and welcome to the channel. So we're going to actually kickstart by just taking a moment to say a massive thank you to you guys watching and subscribing and supporting this channel. 2020 has been incredible. I'm so grateful for every single one of you that's been getting behind the channel, watching the videos, liking the video. It would just build an incredible community. It's building over on Discord as well, and I get to know a lot more of you guys over there, and it's, I don't know, it's amazing. And I just really want to take a moment to just say thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so today, guys, we're going to be doing a set review. Basically, we're going to have a look at EX Dragon. We're going to look at some of the cards, and we're going to jump on eBay and Pokemon prices and have a look at where the prices are, where they're going, and whether this is something that you should be going out and buying and investing in yourself, guys. And now, just to let you know, this is the second type of video I've done of this. The first one was Team Rocket Returns, and I love doing it. But hopefully, I've slightly refined this a little bit now on this video. So, yeah, hopefully it's tweaked for the better. Now, the reason I can even do these, guys, is because I recently took on a massive Pokemon collection from a guy called Russ who used to work for Pokemon and basically had this insane like £200,000 plus Pokemon card collection, and he wanted it gone. So I'm now selling it on his behalf, but on top of that, I'm having to organize all of these cards, and by doing it, I'm like seeing sets that I never collected first time around. I stopped collecting around like Skyridge, so getting into seeing EX series cards, I'm like, what? These cards are incredible. I mean, I wouldn't really, outside of hardcore collectors, potentially really talk about them. But these are incredible sets, guys, and they're not as much as like if you go and try and buy some of the old ones. And they've got some amazing cards. Like, honestly, I love these EX ones. Team Rocket Returns is an absolute favorite of mine so far out of them, but this EX Dragon is right up there as well, guys, and we're gonna have a look at it right now. So let's rip into it. Just before we start, guys, if you do enjoy the channel, you want to help us hit that 4K target, and you'd like to, then consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing that alert bell. It'd be amazing to have you on board for the ride and all the stuff we've got coming up on the channel. Anyway, we're just going to look through some of these artworks on these, and like, honestly, they're incredible. And like, I was having a look at some of the prices that some complete sets have gone for on eBay, and if you're just looking to collect a set that's, they're not getting the focus that other stuff does. Stuff like this, guys, is really worth looking at. One, to just add to your collection, or two, is something maybe to invest in for the future, because Pokemon was not as collectible at the time these sets come out. So essentially, I'd say they're rarer than, well, they're rarer than base set. Base set was overly printed. The prices that base set stuff is going for is far too much, guys. And there we go. There's a couple of non-holos for you guys. Let's have a look now at some reverse holos from this set. Just to make clear, guys, a lot of this stuff I will be sending off for grading. Maybe not that exact one, because we've got a few of them. And a load of this stuff will also eventually be heading on to our eBay store. That is linked in the description down below if you want to check it out. But check out these reverse holos with those gold borders. Now, these cards are so hard to grade. If the card hasn't come from pack to sleeve and stored in a box somewhere, it's very unlikely you're going to get a 10. Like, these have been in a binder, for example, and you can see there's like some slight surface scratching on some of these, which is unfortunate, but is that, oh, there is one stuck there, look. These are those damn penny sleeves, and they do tend to potentially stick together a bit. Oh, it's two of the same card, that's why. Yes, but some of these artworks, it's very interesting. Do you know what? When I've seen these pop up in mystery boxes, these older cards, I've always been a bit like, what? But when I've actually really looked into these sets, the artworks are awesome. Like, they really are. I know there's a lot of new sets coming out, and they're really cool. But I'm building some stuff that I'm going to keep from this stuff, right? And all of these EX series things, I'm like, I want it so much. I'd love to know your thoughts, by the way, when we're going through this. Do you have a favorite card from the ones I show you in this video? Do go and comment that down below. It'd be awesome. And if you want to get more involved in the chat as well, do head over to the Discord after the video and come and see what everyone's talking about over there. Look, two of the same one, but it's very hard, and I don't know if you can make it out. Like, honestly, you can maybe make out some slight hairline scratches, but these reverse holos, guys, are so hard to keep crispy. I say this Dragonair is clean. Look at that, and that artwork, so cool. It's just, everything's still like, I want to say it's like sketch, but it doesn't feel, you don't have those CGI cards really that you used to have. So I realise I've picked, and there's another Flygon for you there, guys. I know that when we sent a little mystery box to Birdkeeper Toby, guys, he went crazy for the Flygon that was in that pack. Actually, really went mad for it. Right, let's look at some of the holos now. Weirdly, so when we did the Team Rocket return stuff, guys, the reverse holos were actually worth more than what the holos were worth potentially in some of the cards. But on this, it's definitely the holos on this that have that extra appeal. I think the reverse holos in like Team Rocket returns and stuff, because they weren't e-reader anymore, they put all the set logos in them. They look so sick. We're going to be doing some more EX series card reviews coming up. Probably do another one next month, so do stay tuned for that. Check out that Golem artwork, guys. I love this card. That is so cool. It's like, he's grinding, but he's also doing like the funky chicken, and I think that is awesome. We got that Grumpig again in there, but obviously the holographic version, a Minim, which looks cool. I believe it is followed by, yeah, a Pulse. Looking really cool there, guys. Rosalia, very nice. That Salamence card looks sick. I think there's 2 Salamances in this set, if I'm correct. I believe I am. Sheninja, that's a very cool artwork on that as well. Torkoal, they're all cool. Like, they literally are. Like, are you watching this going, oh yes, this is a set I'm gonna try and go and pick up on eBay, especially when I show you some of the eBay stuff that I found and just give you an idea of it. You're gonna be like, this is a set worth collecting, and it's one that I cannot wait to get some stuff sent off to PSA. I'm gonna be doing that all via Graded Gem, by the way, if anyone's wondering. They're the guys that I use for it all. Very, very trustworthy. Unfortunately, crazy busy right now. The influx is nuts at the moment. Check out that Flygon holographic and that Salamence as well there. Just awesome. And I think there's like, there is a swell. You hitting that? Look at that swell right there. I'm a bit of a swell hunter. I love a swell in a card, and that was awesome. I better miss some when I was going through that because I was talking. Right, let's get onto those big EX cards. Okay, here we go, guys. So we got the EX stuff here, and check out that Rayquaza. That is a little hidden swell in the back. So the EX cards in these are really cool, but also extremely hard to grade because they have a holographic border. That stuff scratches, guys. It's so hard. But look at some of these artworks. Look at I love the fact of the little mini lowercase EX on it. And just some of them, I don't know. It's just, I look through these and I'm like, yeah, what a set. What a set. 2 of these Latias I think I put in here just to look at. Double Latias in there, which is awesome, or Latios should I say. Unfortunately, this one, guys, has got a crease in it there, but this one on the other hand is very, very nice. There's the Latias. I do apologize on the behind there, and look at the pop that you get in these cards as well. I missed that pop. This is such a good card, guys. I can't wait to go and check out what this is on Pokemon prices for PSA stuff. That is gonna be awesome. Look at that, just it's like a hollow bleed. It's so cool. See, even that Kingdra. They're just some absolutely awesome artworks. Ampharos EX there. Have a great card. And then we have a couple of secret rares that are in the set. Now, you will notice we actually do have a couple of the dragon. There is actually a couple of Charizards that we have in this collection that are from this, but they're actually at PSA right now, guys. So unfortunately, I cannot show it to you. We also have the City Championship and State Championship versions of these, but check out those beauties right there. Oh, so nice. Really, really nice cards. And if you've got a favourite, guys, do go and comment down below. I'd love to know. And I guess what we should do now, let's go and have a look on the PC, see what it's like on eBay and Pokemon prices. Okay, so we're actually going to kickstart with what a complete set goes for. Now, bear in mind, this does not include reverse holographics. It also does not include the EX cards at all, or the secret rares, guys. This is purely the holos from the start and all the non-holos to complete it. And he actually references this as being in near mint to mint, but then also caveats that by saying some cards have minor edge wear. So it's not actually a near mint set. This is actually a light play, excellent near mint set. Covers a bit of a trio, and it definitely wouldn't be a mint condition set. But as you can see, you could pick that up apparently for 235 quid. Now I actually think that's a bargain. I actually potentially think it's going to go for a lot more. What we're going to do now, guys, is have a look at a couple of cards out of it in particular. I have a Flygon in the reverse holo and the holo version, and I'm intrigued to see the difference in price between these. So let's have a check. Okay, so we're going to do the reverse holo card there, guys, first out of the two. And the way to do it, guys, is you put in the card name, the card number, and then I've put in reverse. Let's chuck in holo there as well, and we'll see what comes up. Now, we're not looking at what people are trying to sell these for. We want to know what they've sold for. Someone could ask for whatever they want for a card. That's not how much it's worth. It's what people are willing to pay. And the best way, go down, tick that sold button, and bam, you're going to see what this card has potentially sold for. So there is a reverse holo version of that went for £2.25. Heavy play though, as bear in mind this when you're looking through. If someone's got one up for sale or trying to sell one to you privately and you've gone, oh, I saw it for this, check the condition. The condition is everything. As you'll see when it comes to PokemonPrices.com, we look at the PSAs, condition is everything. Let's have another look. This one went for 73p. I'm assuming that's quite heavy. Here you go. You got one up here. No, £16.70 potentially up to there. £14. See, we're seeing some higher numbers now on ones that are in a lot better condition. That's actually a 2. Actually, looking at it. There you go again. Actually, that's the holo one. Reverse holo £8. I want to say realistically that other one might have been a bit higher. I reckon you could look for anything up to the £10 mark in mint condition. Maybe on a good day, if you've got this down as bids and you have it ending at the right time, it could be worth even more. But again, so that's a reverse holo. Let's call it £8. Let's see what the holo version is going to go for. Okay, so all I've done, guys, is got rid of the reverse part, and we're going to look. There you go, £14.50, that one we saw earlier. £4 or £1.50 non-holo though. We have, what the hell is that going on in that card? That don't look right. That does not look right. Right, 14.41 there. So yes, the holographics I would say are worth more. You're looking at potentially over £10 for one in a very good condition, guys. But as you can see, you can grab some bargains on these cards, that's for sure, depending on how much you care about the condition. Let's have a look at a couple of other cards from these here. We've got the Salamence one. Let's check that one out next. So here we are, guys, the Salamence in particular. Let's have a little look down here now. And you're seeing prices for the, it says that's the holo, £4.41. Up to 16.60. We're looking at the dates as well, 21st, 22nd. Some lower quality cards, I think, by the looks of it, price. But that one's got a massive dot on the top of it, £1.99. There are some nice. There's a reverse holo, about £4. Again, that Flygon seems to be actually a more valuable card, surprisingly. I didn't think it would be. You know, I actually thought the Salamence would be worth more as a PSA. We'll get on to them later, guys. So that's interesting. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to check out one more holo. I want to check out this Absol next to see what sort of money that goes for. So here we go, guys. So that is the reverse holo version. This has got some bigger numbers going through quite consistently. The pricing seems pretty solid here, you know, but this is obviously this is the number one from the set, the first card there. And I have to say, it's a really nice card as well, guys. Like, honestly, very nice. And the one we have is in very good condition. So it's probably going to go up for grading out of this. We actually have so many variations of complete sets of this one that we will be putting complete sets up on eBay ourselves up for sale. We always put our stuff up as £1 start and just bids. Personally, for me, that to me is my favorite way to sell cards, because it just lets you don't have to set a price and work something out. You let whatever someone wants to pay for it is what they pay for it. But you're talking anything between sort of £10 and £20 by the looks of it. Maybe on a good day you might even get slightly more. It really depends on the condition, guys, but that's cool. Let's check out some EX cards now. Okay, so we've got 2 EX cards, guys, we're going to check out. We've got the Rayquaza and that Dragonite. These are so nice. I'm intrigued to see. Let's go Rayquaza first. Okay, right. Looking at this, guys, it's interesting actually. That says it's near mint for £12.50. Near mint, why they're putting PSA, I don't know. That's purely to come up in search results, clearly. And I wouldn't say it's helped them, if I'm honest. But look at this, 36 quid, 90 quid up there. Yeah, why that guy, someone got a deal of a century if they got that for £12.50, guys. Because looking down here, some of these prices are really good. Look at the PSA price. We're not going to get too much into them, but wow, you know, this potentially is a very high value card from it. Or the EX cards are out of them. You know, this was that first like move into having cards that were above and beyond just holographics. These are a different type of card within a set. Obviously you didn't really get this in all the Wizard of the Coast stuff, so these are freaking awesome. I love them, and that is interesting to see the sort of values we get. Let's check out Dragonite. Okay guys, again, this is another pretty big card up there. Again, you can still get yourselves deals on these cards, guys. That one's obviously very, very bowed. Our one is in really good condition, so we're looking at higher stuff. Yeah, probably anything, pushing out anything up to 100 quid potentially. Careful as well, guys, just look at the postage people asking. So these are all coming from America, so you can clearly see a lot of the sales in America are going through of these. And like even just United Kingdom is actually weirdly a lot less. I don't think these sets have that popularity in them yet. This is the reason the prices are lower. But these are sets that are really worth collecting because they're so much more unique. There's less of them out there. They're going to have really good potential investment in the future. And when the generations that were collecting these maybe get back into them or find them in their lofts, that sort of stuff, everyone is focusing on the base set and Wizard of the Coast stuff, which is, of course, it's my generation of stuff, that, and I love it. But this stuff are hidden gems, guys, and I really, really do like them, and they look awesome. But I tell you what we want to do now, guys. Let's go and check out some Pokemon PSA prices on these. Okay, so if anyone's wondering how I look into what PSA prices are, you can do eBay solds, of course, but you can use a website like PokemonPrices.com and it will find the information for you. It is in dollars, bear this in mind, but again, it gives you a good idea of what a card could potentially be worth. Maybe if you're considering grading some yourself, guys, you can just have a little look. If you're looking to grade it just to sell it, which I appreciate, people just want to do it and they keep buying and selling and everything, and it's good fun. Actually, it can be good fun doing that. So anyway, what I've got up here, guys, is we've got a complete, potentially a complete set of EX Dragon with the holos, not including reverse, and I don't believe this includes the EX cards either. So if you've got the whole set graded and tried to sell it and you've got a PSA 10 in every card, the last sold of this went for, one card wasn't even included, $11,500. But let's be more realistic and let's go down to like what it would be as an 8. You're looking over £1,000, which probably adds up as well. You know, if that set went for 250 quid with the holos, and then you got them all graded and they all got 8s, you got around this. Now, that's still a pretty solid investment if you were to grade or even buy a full PSA graded set and sit on it for years. I think that's actually a really, you know, not too bad. But again, you can still, they are still climbing. It's interesting when you go and look on this website and you look at base set, the price has done that, flattened and almost coming down. A lot of these EX sets are still climbing. So it's very interesting to see, guys. Let's have a look at what the EX cards go for within this set. Okay, guys, so I changed the set selection to EX Holos, so that is those Dragonites, the Rayquazas, and if you sold all of them as a PSA 10 set for just the EX cards, you're potentially looking at like $5,000. Like, that's insane. But then again, let's get a bit more realistic here. You can see there is a huge jump. If you have that's how hard these cards are to grade in a 10. Look at that difference between a 9 and a 10. That is nuts, guys. That is a big difference. But like, look, 9s over 1,000, you know, 600, yeah, let's say $600 there. So potentially you're talking in a solid 8s across the board. I reckon you're talking a $2,000 plus set, you know, and it depends how quick you're looking to do it. There's still a little bit of a climb in the 7s, definitely 8s, sorry, definitely a climb in the 9s. Let's have a look, drill into some of the most valuable cards in this set. Okay, guys, so we are in the set now. We're looking purely at the cards at an individual level, and we're just looking down here at some of these. So you got the Holo, the Reverse Holo. This is interesting that Absol Reverse Holo has not had any PSA 10 sales. Wow, look at that pop report of that Reverse Holo. That is nothing. That is one that I would love to go. By the way, just as a side note, on this website, guys, if you click on it and the picture isn't the card, don't worry, just read the description. It's just for ease. I think a lot of this website will just use the one photo to cover. So like, if you look at base set, they're all the first edition Holo, first edition Shadowless cards. But when you look at the price, the name, it's not. Bear that in mind. But look at that. There's not a single PSA 10 of this card in the world. I'm pretty blown away by that. No wonder there's never been one sold. That's interesting. And the last one that got sold of this was sold earlier this year in a 9, and it went for, what's that, $29. But there's essentially only ever been one card PSA graded of this that's ever been sold. That's mad. That's really mad. Let's check out some others. Okay, so we're going to have a little look down here again. See, these have got no sales. I reckon they're all like, let's have a look at the Golem Hollow, actually, because Golem Hollow? The Golem Hollow, because I love that card. That artwork is sick. Let's see what sort of pop that's got. That is low. That's low, guys. Like, seriously, let me give you a reference quick. Okay, for reference, guys, I've brought up a Charizard base set, unlimited holo. That's how many PSAs there are in the world of that card. That's how many there are. EX Dragon cards. That shows the potential in this set, guys. To me, that screams. That's one to get graded. That's something that's very unique. There's not really a lot out there. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait to get some of these cards sent off for grading. Hopefully they'll be in one of our upcoming PSA submission videos. We've only done one so far, and it had some insane cards, including those the EX, the secret rare Charizards were in this first submission we did. So they're obviously going off, so we're going to have a look at that as well. But wow, let's check out some other ones. Okay, so we're in that Flygon, guys, and as you can see, this is the holo version. Wow. That again is super low, and what sort of prices? We've got 10s being sold over $100 in 10s, even 9s are down there, and you know, these are cards. I'm just pretty blown away by how low pop EX Dragon really is. Now, I don't know if a lot of people have been grading during the pandemic that's going on towards the end, so obviously their cards haven't been returned yet, and whether that number is due to jump up in the next 3 to 6 months, which a lot of these numbers are going up, guys, because grading has gone crazy. If any of you watch Graded Gems channel and keep an eye on what they're saying, like, they are inundated, like 5,000 plus cards a day during their peak. Wow. So it's going to be interesting to see what this website looks in 6 months time, I have to say, but I'm really liking this. Like, I can't wait to get some of this stuff sent off and get it back and just be so unique to have some PSA graded EX Dragon cards. I think guys, we need to go and check out the EX cards though, right? Okay, we're going to start with the Dragonite, guys, and you can see the EX cards from this clearly have been more popular to grade than they are those chase cards in that set. But even then, that's pretty low. You compare that to that Charizard. Remember this one? Yeah, that one there. You compare it to that. Do you know what I mean? You've got a lot more rarity in these, especially 10s. There's only 68 10s of that in the world. That's crazy. You know, I kind of want to be the one that gets that one. Just put a big gouge in. No, I wouldn't do that. But no, and again, and the sort of values. Look, these 10s. That is a very steep climb in the value of that 10, actually. That's crazy. And you can see it doesn't get sold a lot. It literally, people are not selling it a lot. They're obviously keeping the stuff when they get it back, which is interesting to see, because I think they're holding on to them potentially for their own collection or for future. You know, I want to hand them down to my kids in the future. I want to blah blah blah, that sort of stuff. So that's really interesting. Let's check out one more. Okay, guys, I want to check out the secret rare Charizard from this set. Here we are, guys. The EX Dragon Charizard secret rare. This card is so cool. We have sent this 2 of these off to PSA actually. And it's obviously got a higher population again because it's a big chase card. It's still nothing really in the whole scheme of things. And look at some of the values this card can go for in a 10, 3 grand, what's it in a 9? Let's call it $1,000. And you got $400 down there. I think, look, even a 6 has gone for $200. That is pretty solid, guys. And I'll tell you what's interesting about this set, and we have them. We actually have the City Championship versions of these cards. Let's check them out quick. Okay, so here is the Charizard, the National Championship one. I keep calling it City Championship because that's kind of what makes it. The Charmander comes in that, and the Charmeleon State, and then this is National. Basically, the difference is you can't see in this photo, but there's a badge right there, and it says City or National or State Championship, depending on if it's Charmander, Charmeleon, or Charizard. We have a couple of these guys, and they are absolutely awesome. We sent them off to get graded, so we're waiting for them to come back. And as you can see, I actually kind of know our pre-grades of this, so I know where it's going to populate in here, and I have a feeling it's going to be where that 0 is, if I'm honest, guys, round about that. But I don't care because it's just a Charizard. We wanted to get Charizards off because I'm a Charizard hunter, and I potentially want to keep this one for my own collection anyway because it's just an absolute beauty, and I just want to hunt and get all the Charizards, so, and especially have them PSA graded. But this is really cool to see some of those values that look, not a lot of them were sold. They were quite heavily sold back in 2018, but since then, look at this. It's not really up for sale. And that one, though, 3.5 grand in a 10, 2 grand in a 9, and you're talking 900 quid. Let's go $800 in an 8. And you know, again, this stuff is look at the angles of everything. It's all climbing because these sets, guys, are going to be picked up again by collectors and stuff. I honestly believe this is a really cool set to get into collecting, potentially investing in for the future. I would love to know your thoughts on it, guys, and whether you agree. If you do go and sound off in the comments below. That would be amazing. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If it helped you and you've enjoyed it and you want to come along for the journey on the channel and all the other openings and all sorts of bits we do make sure to hit that subscribe button up above and ring that alert bell. And if you really enjoyed it, go drop a thumbs up. It very much helps. And while you're waiting for the next one, go and check out some of my videos over that side, actually. Stay safe, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!